From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is a severe weather alert.
All right, it's currently 10:30 here in the evening. I'm Fred Gossage along with Chase Wilson in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Just a quick update on the weather situation. No warnings currently in place across any part of the viewing area. They are knocking on the door and getting closer, however, and they are starting to get some tornado warnings up into portions just northwest of our viewing area in the west central Tennessee. You see the tornado watch still in place until 3 a.m. for our southern middle Tennessee viewing area counties here of Hardin, Wayne, Lawrence, Giles, Lewis, Murray, and Marshall, and the severe thunderstorm warnings and a couple of tornado warnings just off to the northwest. As we've been saying the past few updates, currently there's no watch over North Alabama or North Mississippi, but as the storms get closer, we do anticipate additional watches to be expanded down into these areas. They usually like to wait until the storms are about an hour or so away before they pull the trigger on a watch. They don't like to do that hours and hours and hours ahead of time, because that's what gets area storm shelters and such to open, and they don't like to get folks to just sit there for no reason for hours and hours and hours, head home too early, and then be hit by storms coming in. That's how that works with the tornado watches and the severe thunderstorm watches. We'll go to Viper Live Doppler radar here, talk about the storms upstream, where we do have some warnings across areas just northwest of us. Nothing in effect for the immediate viewing area now. The first storm of immediate concern is where we have a tornado warning in portions of Henderson and Decatur counties of Tennessee. We'll zoom in on that. Now, we haven't been live on that because this is outside of the viewing area, but we do know that there are a couple folks that still watch us from these areas just outside the viewing area. Tornadic circulation is on the south side of Lexington, moving east at about 40 miles an hour. So Chase, draw a storm track from just ahead of that and carry it east at about 40 miles an hour. We'll do some times of arrival for folks in the path of the storm here. Lexington at 10:34. It's already storming over Lexington, but that's for the possible rotation on the south side of town. Shady Hill, Tennessee, 10:41. Middleburg at 10:45. New Safford, 10:53. Wilkinstown at 10:53, Mount Tabor at 10:56, Parsons 10:56, Decaturville 10:57, Largo 10:59, and Hopewell 11:01. Again, this is not in the viewing area, it's just outside of it. But for Henderson and Decatur counties in Tennessee, just a heads up, if you do still watch us, there is a tornado warning until 11 p.m. You need to be in your shelter, small interior room, lowest floor, near the center of the building, hall, closet, bathroom, away from windows, out of mobile homes, and out of vehicles. We'll clear this off and look at additional severe thunderstorm warnings just regionally for the storms to stretch back southwestward all the way back into the Memphis metro area. You see severe thunderstorm warnings now as close to us as far northern McNairy County and through Hardeman counties in Tennessee, extending back into eastern areas of Arkansas. Based on where the storms are in forward motion, I would still expect severe thunderstorm warnings to start creeping into some of our viewing area counties, especially Hardin County, Tennessee, maybe northwestern Wayne County, Tennessee, and maybe Lewis County, Tennessee, within the hour. So if you're in those areas especially, you're probably going to start getting at least severe thunderstorm warnings here within the next hour or so, and we're sitting at 11:33. It may be a little sooner than that, just within the next hour, not exactly 1 hour away. And then the storms will continue off to the east-southeast, moving across the remainder of southern middle Tennessee, northeast Mississippi, and northwest Alabama. This is not one of those situations where will my town get it? Will my town get it? Will my town get it? Every single person that's going to ask me that in our viewing area, the answer is yes. It's going to move into our area over the next hour or two from northwest to southeast and continue across our area through about 4 or 5 a.m. Specific times, I will be able to start giving you that for individual communities once we start getting the warnings in here and the storms are an hour away or less. That's when I can time out your specific town. The general window is about 11:30 or so until about 4 or 5 a.m. as the storms move in. The main threat is still gusty straight line winds of 50, 60, 65 miles an hour. But as we see with the storm in Henderson and Decatur counties, there could certainly be a few embedded tornadoes in the line. I don't see any reason to believe that we're looking at large, long track tornadoes, but it does not matter. If we get a tornado warning, even for a small, brief spin up, you still need to take that seriously, go to your safe place, but don't be scared of it, because if you do act when the warning is issued, you go to your safe place, we'll be just fine as we get through the storms tonight. We'll continue to watch this very carefully. We'll go back to, well, let me hit the conditions in Savannah with our Arctic Air Skycam here at the Savannah E911 Center. This will be looking back west to northwest. Yeah, this is looking back northwest. This is right there at the EMA. You see, looking back northwest across the Tennessee River, you see some of the lightning in the distance here. It's currently 72 degrees with a dew point of 66 and a south wind of 10 miles an hour. So the lower atmosphere is primed for storm development and the possibility of severe weather. We're not going to see wall clouds, funnel clouds, tornado clouds on that shot. Nothing's anywhere close, and there's not a warning for Hardin County, Tennessee. I just wanted to see the conditions, and I wanted to see the lightning frequency from the storms still off to the northwest. So we'll go back to the watch warning map, and then we'll just continue these quick cut-ins here at the top and bottom of every hour until we start getting warnings. No warnings in the viewing area right now, but they are creeping closer. Meanwhile, tornado watch for all of southern middle Tennessee here in dark red until 3 a.m. I do anticipate North Alabama and North Mississippi getting involved in either a tornado watch or a severe thunderstorm watch. Probably a tornado watch here as we go through the next hour or two. We'll know more on that when we hear word from the Storm Prediction Center. Next live scheduled update will be at 11 o'clock, but if we need to, we'll come back sooner. And if any county in the viewing area tonight has issued a tornado warning, we'll be live nonstop until the danger is over. For Chase Wilson, I'm Fred Gossage, live from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Stay with Tennessee Valley Weather. We'll keep you advised.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather.